What's going on, guys? Tricity here, and today back in again with another video. So it's been a little while, I know. I haven't really been recording or doing much really, but today we're back. As I'm recording this, it is New Year's Eve, so last day of the year. So a lot has changed. Not too much, but a good amount has changed since the last time I've recorded a video. And today I'm going to be showing you some of the things. I'm not going to be driving around really, because if you see, there's snow on the ground right now, so not going to really, I don't really drive my Z in the snow. Can't see. There you go. I don't really drive it in the snow, mainly because I'm not trying to rip off my bumper, essentially, especially with how low it is stock. So that's pretty much, one of the reasons, and I don't want to have the paint get messed up and stuff with the salt, so I'm trying to avoid going out in the snow. I do have a daily, so I sort of am able to go around that and work around that and use that car during the winter, and then the nicer days I use my Z for that. So the main things that I really changed or worked on, I sort of stopped on cosmetics and did more of performance. So some things that I did were exhaust work. I did pretty much all exhaust work, and I got a tune. So some things that maybe people might be thinking about when getting a tune. How much does it cost? What do you want to do before? Stuff like that. So that's sort of the things that I'm gonna go over today. Let me just try to find, there you go. So that's sort of the things I'm gonna go over today. What I did, what steps I took, where did I look, where did I find the shop that that did the tune, and maybe what you want to look into. So the exhaust that I got was the NVIDIA Gemini. For the 370Z, I got the obviously the dual exhaust, and I got the burnt tips, so I'll show you guys that right now. And then maybe about a month and a half later, on Black Friday, I got the Z1 test pipes. I got them really because of the tune. I knew I wanted to end up tuning, so I just decided to buy the test pipes on Black Friday because they had a sale going on Z1. I got the non-resonated ones, so it is a little bit, I guess, louder than, for example, like high flow cats or the resonated test pipes. Those are the only ones, I guess, that I saw would be able to get here sooner than later. So I then installed the test pipes along with the NVIDIA Gemini exhaust. That will have a sound clip right here. So then I knew that I wanted to tune, I just didn't know when I was going to tune. I originally was going to wait until the spring, but sort of some things, I guess, maybe came up. I just decided to full send it pretty much, and I tuned it maybe about 3 weeks ago. I didn't know exactly which software I wanted to use. There was the ECU Tech that people like to use, and Uprev, which are pretty much the main ones. Obviously there's Admin Tune, but I don't live near that place to go, so I decided to use Uprev. Uprev was pretty much my next on the list, or the top of my list that I wanted to use, mainly because one of the YouTubers that I watch, called Danny Z, he used Uprev, and he had a really good time with it and was able to function well with it. So I decided to also use Uprev as well. I decided why not, so I ended up using that. So it was sort of difficult to find and trust, I guess, a place to go tune, because the area and where I live, there is only around 3 shops that use Uprev tuning that I was able to go to. So there was this other one called Sound Performance. I'll put their app right here. They actually helped me out a lot. Customer service for me is something really important. If I see as if they're wanting to help out, I would decide I probably would want to go there first. So that is where I went. I talked to them 4 or 5 times on the phone. They were more than happy to help me every single time. So they gave me plenty of information to what to do before, what cars they've done, everything like that, and they seem to really know their stuff, so that's pretty much why I went there. And I had an amazing experience. So if anyone lives around Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area, they have a Z. I highly recommend going to them. They've helped me a lot so far. And hopefully, throughout the years, I'm sure they'll be able to help me as well if I have any other questions or anything like that. So some of the features that I got with my tune is the normal map, just the 93 octane in order to drive normally. I got they call it the pops and bangs map, which is the pops and pretty much flames. Got the security map. So this security map basically, what it does is if I'm like driving and I want to leave my car, a specific, a time where I go on vacation or something like that, I can put it on that map, and let's just say anyone tries to start the car, they'll start it, but it'll cut the fuel immediately and it'll turn off. So they basically can't turn on the car. It's like a safety feature. They won't be able to turn it off unless they know that it's tuned. So it's pretty cool. They have that. I also was able to get rolling anti-lag and burnout mode. I haven't tried the burnout mode yet. I tried the rolling anti-lag and it's pretty cool. In order to, you have to go a specific speed and then you just go and then it'll go. So it's pretty cool in order to, have some feature like that I haven't before. No launch control because it is automatic. It doesn't work. So I was only able to get rolling anti-lag, which is basically launch control but just while you're driving, and then the burnout mode, which I haven't really looked into yet. I don't think I really would care for it, but it's just something that they added in there just in case I wanted to use it. Some things that I did before the tune, they said I didn't need to change the spark plugs because I have 24,000 miles on it, so they're still new. I just gave I did a fresh oil change, so that's pretty much it. I just did a fresh oil change, made sure all the exhaust was tightened right, made sure the intakes were on right, stuff like that. So that's pretty much the main things that I did. Just general things to make sure everything's tightened, to make sure everything is good to go. And then we went there. It was about maybe an hour and a half away. They took maybe 3 hours total to tune it. And here's a clip of the flame that I was able to record. Pretty cool. The noise that it makes is pretty loud compared to like what I'm used to, I guess. I'm not really used to my car popping loud. It sounds like I'm running over a pothole or something like that. It's pretty loud. So it's really fun though to be able to mess with, especially because it's something new. I'm sure in the summer I'll have lots of fun with it. Right now, like I said, there's snow on the ground. Today's it melted. Yet the other I think it was yesterday, 2 days ago, it was like I think 3-4 inches on the ground. So it wasn't obviously too bad, but the streets were completely terrible. So in total, what I spent for the license and the dyno, I spent a total of $900. So I mean it's a pretty decent price, especially for the tune, the license, and the dyno. Some people spend around maybe $1,200. Some people around the same, $700-800. So it's a pretty average, well-rounded price. and I was happy with the price, so I went with it. So pretty much to round everything off, and overall what I did, I added the NVIDIA exhaust, which I really liked the sound of with the stock cats, and then I added the test pipes, and then I was a little iffy on the exhaust, but then I got used to it. You know, the tone changed once I drove with it. Then I tuned with Uprev at sound performance, and then that's where we're at right now. Right now, I'm not really sure what to do next. I think I'm done performance-wise. I did the tune. I'm not going to really do anything else other than a turbo, but that's, you know, whatever, whenever I get to it. Next, I think I'm going to get wheels next. I think that's the next thing, and then potentially later down the road, after wheels probably won't be until the end of the summer. I gotta, you know, save up still, because I spent so much, you know, with the tune, and performance wise I want to take a little bit of a break. And spending, not burn too much of a hole in my pocket, and in my wallet. My bank account's crying right now, so I want to take a little bit of a break. Probably wheels, and then after that suspension. After suspension, I don't know, maybe I don't know, we'll do some carbon parts. Maybe I don't see what else I would do for cosmetic wise. I don't know, maybe I'll do carbon parts like fenders and maybe hood. Maybe I'll do some interior stuff, try to get some carbon interior, like a steering wheel, you know, simple parts here and there. Maybe put, you know, a sub and speakers in the back of the hatch. Maybe do something like that. Something, you know, fun little things here and there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this year. I know there wasn't too many videos on my Z, but you know, I haven't been doing, I guess, maybe a good enough job on doing install videos, especially because I've been installing things like the intakes and the test pipes and the exhaust. I haven't really been recording them, so maybe that's something that I need to look into more and be able to do better. So, you know, maybe when I get the wheels, I'll, you know, record an install video, or if I ever like, for example, if I ever work on other cars or anything like that, maybe I can record them and, you know, show you guys the process and, you know, what I do, stuff like that. So maybe I will. It might be something to consider. I really want to be able to do this more, because I think I found my niche in what I want to be doing for like the future. For example, I've been doing these car edits, not the ones that I posted, those two, yeah, but I like these 10-15 second, you know, quick car edits that I really enjoyed to do, and I like how they came out. So she's confident, oh no no, oh no no, she's confident, oh no no, oh no no, and I'm down with it, oh no no, oh no no, she's confident, and she's got my attention. So yeah, that pretty much sums up this year. I hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and hopefully next year will be a lot better than what this year was, because we all know how amazing this year was. So I look forward to next year. I look forward to all the videos that I'll be making and the install for the Z. And I'll see you guys hopefully sooner than later.